Hello, ineffable being. How are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing, wonderful, magical day. I want to tell you that you're a genius. You are special. You mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is the key to a good life. The key to a good life. So, this is an interesting topic because I think we all want the same thing. I think what every human being wants is pleasantness within and pleasantness in our exterior world. So, how to go about this? How do we create this pleasantness within and externally? Well, I'll share with you what I believe the biggest key to life is and how I've came to cultivate this key. It all started with obtaining a lot of intelligence, understanding how a couple of things, how long-term memories are created, what are the effects of thought, and how can I deal with my past and move forward. One of the biggest questions is to be or to not be, to be or to not be, to think or to not think. And the question simply is awareness. The key to life is to become as aware as possible. The reason I believe this is the key to life, because, well, I'll just take me for example. I lived through some abuse growing up, physical, psychological, emotional, foster kid, never had parents, in and out of juvie. So there's a couple of scientific things that I like to point to. And the first is the basis of human life is emotional, is chemical, excuse me. The basis of human life is chemical, aka emotions. The reason you talk to the person that you have a crush on or you don't is because of your chemicals. Those chemicals, the brain translates into electrical signals that we call thought. So those chemicals are either going to be relate to anxiety and give you fear and nervousness, or they're going to cultivate and they're going to motivate you to go speak to that person. The second thing I'd like to point to is how memories are created in the brain. So every experience with our external world has a neurological network. Experiences that are highly energetic create a larger neuro network, neurological network in the brain. Again, every experience with our external world has a neurological network, and experiences with large amounts of energy create larger neural networks. So what does this mean? For example, me, traumatic experiences. The largest neural networks in my brain are these very traumatic experiences because they are the most energetically charged. We're not discussing if they're positive or negative, simply stating facts here. So, what does this mean? Well, if I'm not aware, one, of myself, of the biology, the science, what dictates me, then chances are I'm not going to want to think consciously, send signals of how I want to feel, what emotions I want to feel, what thoughts I believe in, and what I want to physically do. Why? Well, because we're a human being, we're very intelligent. And if something can be done for us, we're very quick to believe it should be done for us. The brain works very similarly. We can consciously think or just be audibly hearing all our thoughts throughout the full day. So that is to say, well, why would I do something if it's already happening and I don't have to lift a finger? So again, the key to life is awareness. How much awareness you have is going to dictate how much pleasantness you can create right now in the present moment. And the thing is, we might not pay attention and we might not think this is amazing, creating love and being conscious and creating elevated emotions and being in the present moment consciously. Why? Because, well, we want something. We want those $1,000,000. We want that mansion. We want that dream job. We want that job. We want that car. Whatever it may be, It's not in the present. So we don't care about the present. And because we have such seductive thoughts that keep us limited, hey, don't use me because then you will manifest your dream. That's pretty damn seductive if you ask me. I fell by it. I ended up losing my family, my material possessions, my friendship relationships, and my sexual relationships, and ended up 100,000 miles away from everyone and everything I knew, living through to not think is to best think. So now I can share with you awareness is the greatest key to life. How aware you are is going to determine how much pleasantness you can create within yourself right now. And have faith. Promise you that maintaining an elevated emotion, maintaining, cultivating love and high energy is going to translate into a better future for you. So the key to life is to be as aware as possible because this is going to change your present state. And the universe isn't looking at your past or your future, it's looking at who you're being right now. So if right now you ignite the feeling that you're going to feel when you have the money, the car, the house, the wife, the husband, the life that you want, you are attracting to you a lot more powerfully and quickly the reality that you want. The hardest thing for the human being is to emotionally embrace the reality that they desire that is in the future. But this is the key to life. In order to do this, you have to grow your awareness and you have to decide, you know what, screw it. I'm going to use my intelligence, I'm going to use my brain, and then I might just forget about the brain because there's an even better instrument, and it's called the heart. And I'm going to jump into the heart. I'm going to unleash my light 100%, and I am going to live out my life living in elevated emotion, emulating the Creator, showing the universe, God, and all that there is what I want to feel. Because that way, I'm going to attract what I am emulating. And that is quantum physics. This is science, ladies and gentlemen. There's sufficient evidence to show that long-term effects of stress down-regulate genes and create disease. Long-term effects. Because the size of the neocortex right now in the present moment, a thought of the future or a thought of the past, you can feel anxious, depressed, fearful, shameful, regretful, simply because the intelligence you carry that you're deciding to not use is so immense. And this is built to protect you, but because you're not using it, right now in the present moment, the size of the neocortex allows that any thought of the future or the past, good or bad, is going to create your current state of being. Well, what does this mean? Well, let's look at science. Long-term effects of stress down-regulate your genes and create disease. So the question is, if our thoughts can make us sick, can our thoughts make us healthy? The answer is absolutely yes. Look at the science from Dr. Joe Dispenza. He goes in depth into this. And lastly, I'll leave you with this. The body is the unconscious mind. The body doesn't know if what it is experiencing you are creating by thought or emotion alone, or it is happening in your external experience. What is the relevance behind this? Well, the moment you become a creator, the moment you start to signal by thought or by using the heart where you want to go in life, what you want to feel, what thoughts you want to think, the moment you start changing and molding your future. This is the key to life, but it all starts with awareness. The end result of awareness is, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is make yourself right now feel the reality that you want. Well, how did this video begin? I said science. the facts. Human life, the basis of human life is chemical. I challenge you to think about what is it that you want. It could be anything you want. And then remember the basis of human life. Why? Because what you want is going to bring you chemical reactions that we call happiness. We want the $1,000,000 to feel happy, feel powerful. We want that partner to feel love. So everything we want, the body only understands it by the chemicals it causes. The mind knows the mind knows what is causing these chemicals. But the reality that you want to your body is only going to cause chemicals. So the key to life is to expand your awareness, and beyond that, except to live through your greatest instrument, I invite you to live through your heart to create an elevated emotion reflecting the reality that you already want. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please comment what are your thoughts of the key to life. What are your keys to life? And I'd love to get back to you on that and receive your key to life. And also comment below, what topics would you like for me to cover in the future? And give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your loved ones, your mastermind group, your social media accounts. I hope to see you in the side of light. Goodbye.